DeGeneres and her wife Portia de Rossi have decided to pack in one more real estate acquisition before 2022 comes to an end. And this time, their nearly $70 million purchase of two side-by-side properties marks the biggest residential deal in Santa Barbara County to date. Overlooking the ocean, the 10-acre spread includes a Tuscan-style mansion on one lot, while the rest of the acreage is mostly vacant, save for a small lake and a private pathway down to the beach. Since Ellen's hit talk show came to an end, she certainly spends a lot more time at home, whichever of her beautiful properties that happens to be at. The couple still owns a handful of other homes, including a cottage in Montecito, which is up for sale, a villa in the same Santa Barbara area, which cost $21 million, and they further flipped another nearby mansion for $13.5 million after barely owning it for a year. Come as no surprise that Ellen DeGeneres and her wife Portia de Rossi have ended 2022 with the purchase of another epic Santa Barbara area property. The two-parcel compound that Ellen recently snagged is located in the upscale seaside neighborhood of Carpinteria, where other celebrity neighbors include the likes of Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis, as well as Star Wars creator George Lucas. However, Ellen and Portia knocked everyone else out of the water because their property purchase, which combined for nearly a $70 million price tag, makes for the most expensive residential deal in the history of Santa Barbara County. The property is situated on a bluff overlooking the ocean, while the 3.4-acre parcel, which includes a Tuscan farmhouse-style mansion on it, costs $41.7 million, and the nearly vacant 6.6-acre neighboring lot costs $28.2 million. All of this combines to create a stunning compound spanning 10 acres of land with a picture-perfect lawns, a small lake, and a private path to the beach. Ellen's new Tuscan estate is clad in stone and inside offers 3 levels of living space along with 5 beds, 8 baths, and over 9,000 square feet. Some of the stunning details include stone archways, exposed wood beam ceilings, as well as plenty of marble and mosaic tiles. According to reports, the mansion even has copper gutters along with bronze windows and doors that were imported straight from Italy. Before entering the abode, the exterior features a terracotta roof, Renaissance-style statues, and olive trees. There's also a guest house nearby with 1 bed and 1 bath, as well as a 3-car garage and cobblestone motor court to keep with the European theme. One highlight of the main floor has gotta be the great room, which boasts a massive antique marble fireplace, while there's also a chef's kitchen close by, offering state-of-the-art appliances, a large center island, and 2 butler pantries. Other common spaces include the formal dining room and a family room, as well as a wine cellar and an upscale movie theater with leather recliners on the lower level. 5 ensuite bedrooms can be found upstairs, including Ellen and Portia's new master suite that is as luxe as they come. This retreat boasts 2 walk-in closets and a private spa-equipped terrace, as well as a lavish ensuite bath. Moving outside the grounds of the home come complete with a marble mosaic swimming pool, 2 spas, raised gardens, an outdoor kitchen, and more than 1 fireside lounge area. There are plenty of terraces and patios lacing the property to entertain or dine al fresco, while a private beach area on top of the bluff also has a fire pit, tiki torches, an antique rowboat, and a giant stone dining table with custom umbrella that has even been wired for phone and internet access. Ellen and Portia had the opportunity to purchase this compound from retired hedge fund manager Bruce Kovner, who had put his 22-acre oceanfront spread on the market known as the Sanctuary at Loon Point, which he started to put together back in 2007. Ellen's new compound is epic, but it only makes up one of the homes and additional parcels here. Kovner listed the entire package last year at a jaw-dropping $160 million, and it included an additional custom home on a separate parcel, as well as 3 landscaped lots connected by a private gated road and guardhouse. As for the other mansion and 2 extra parcels that Ellen didn't buy, it appears Kovner still owns them and they're likely still up for sale. Of course, Ellen and Portia still own multiple other properties, most of which are also in the Santa Barbara area. These holdings include a cottage in Montecito that's supposedly on the market for nearly $6 million, 2 other cottages in the same area, and an 1880s horse ranch. And that's not even all of them. But since there's too many properties to cover, let's see one which Ellen recently flipped for a profit. In spring 2022, Ellen decided to part ways with another one of her many residences. This one being just a spare property since it appears she and Portia never lived in it. The 3,980 square foot abode was sold for $13.5 million, making Ellen a small profit considering they purchased it in an off-market deal less than a year before for $12 million. This home was also located in Montecito and was built for indoor-outdoor living, featuring retractable glass walls throughout most of the home and providing easy open-air access between the interior rooms to the surrounding patios and terraces. Inside the home featured 3 beds and 4 baths, as well as a modern and stylish feel and plenty of common spaces. Ellen reportedly gave the property a small and quick makeover before putting it back on the market, and it seems the serial house flipper knew exactly what she was doing. The open-plan home was completed in 2018 and was move-in ready. There was a gorgeous great room situated in the center of the house and offering a double-sided fireplace as well as a modern all-black kitchen with big windows and premium-grade appliances. 2 separate bedroom wings here provide privacy, while the master suite came equipped with dual closets and a quartz-lined ensuite with freestanding soaking tub and 2 showers, one of which was outside. The home might not have had a pool, but there was a private garden that spanned 0.72 acres with fountains and plants that were native to the area. There was also a large studio on the property which could be used as a guest house, gym, or office. By now, I'm sure you already see how hard it is to keep up with the multitude of properties Ellen is buying and selling in Montecito, California, and we're not done yet. In early 2022, it was reported that Ellen and Portia dropped $21 million on a home dubbed Villa Triguera in the same Santa Barbara area of Montecito, a property which sat on the market since summer 2019. The home has a very specific custom taste to it, and it also came with that hefty price tag, so it's not surprising it took a while to sell. Most of the area's mansions tend to be built in a Tuscan style, and this villa is Moorish influenced and modeled after the Alhambra Palace in Granada, Spain. Furthermore, while this residence offers up nearly 12,000 square feet of space, the floor plan only offers 3 bedrooms, which isn't that much, all things considered. Either way, Ellen saw this home as an opportunity, and while she paid much less than the original $35 million ask, it was still no small fare to pay. Villa Triguera was designed and built by Kinka Usher in 2014, who's responsible for directing the 1999 superhero movie box office bomb Mystery Man, as well as directing major TV commercials for the likes of HBO, Nissan, Nike, and more, earning him multi-millions a year. The mansion's nearly 2.5 acres of land serve up amazing views of the ocean, and clearly it holds a desirable location. A long gravel driveway leads up to a formal motor court, which is also surrounded by stunning landscaping, and the exterior of the home serves a rustic red color. Inside, aside from the small amount of bedrooms, there are also 4.5 baths and a ton of extremely expensive custom details throughout. These highlights include the hand-carved front door, detail-crafted windows, Corinthian columns and floors imported from Europe, most of which are heated. The bathrooms are also a treat, decked out in a hammam-inspired style to make you feel as if you're in a spa. Some of the stunning spaces include a great room with soaring ceilings, which is almost entirely encased in walls of glass that open up to the poolside terrace, as well as a sleek modern kitchen with an eye-popping royal blue range and center island to match. There are also a handful of beautiful chandeliers, fireplaces, and wood-beam ceilings to discover in the home. Other highlights include a sunny office or study surrounded by windows and a billiards room. Outside the villa, the grounds are fully manicured and boast features like a heated swimming pool that cost $400K to install, koi ponds, a pickleball court, a bocce ball court, a tennis court, a 16-seat covered patio for dining, and gardens all over full of exotic plants. After looking at some of Ellen DeGeneres and Portia de Rossi's latest homes in Santa Barbara, California, I think that'll bring today's house tour to a close. But before we go, answer this question. If you had millions to toss around, would you spend most of your time flipping the most expensive properties that you could find? Or would it simply be too exhausting? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, or which one of Ellen's homes you preferred. Otherwise, like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications.